This morning. Thank you for joining us. Let me just begin with Grace Nganga on the political diary. It's a big day also for IEBC. Grace Nganga, where they will be, or they're slated to meet the presidential candidates. What do you know? Good morning.
Well, good morning, Dibal, and rightfully said there, the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC, is going to be meeting the 4 qualified presidential candidates. That is Azimio's presidential flag bearer, Raila Odinga, the Kenya Kwanza's Deputy President, William Ruto, Agano Party's David Maore, and as well as Roots Party, Professor George Wajakoya, just to discuss, among other things, the voter registration kitty, among other things, in line with the electoral. Remember, the commission just wants to ensure that all presidential hopefuls are going to just ensure that they have everything on board. They're going to use the right mechanisms when they come to campaigning. So that's when it comes to campaign. So that they can be on track as they head to the elections. Remember, the IEBC had come out and said that they're going to get rid of the manual identification, voter identification that really caught some of the presidential hopefuls in the wrong way, including Raila Odinga and Deputy President William Ruto, who said that there is need for having the manual voter identification kit just for a backup, just in case the technology might fail. And I believe those are just some of the things that they're going to be discussing today. Is going to be quite an eventful day for them today. Some of the things are going to be deliberated on, and they're going to tell us exactly what will come out from that meeting. We're going to be stand by there and also give our viewers exactly what that particular meeting is going to be all about. Remember, we're just counting days to the August general election, quite a lot for the IEBC, and they just want to make sure that they have everything on board, they have everything ready, just so that they cannot repeat the same mistakes that they had in 2017. Why the election was nullified. Those are just some of the ways that the IEBC is just trying to ensure that they have everything on board as we get closer to the August 9 polls. When it comes to campaigns, of course, our eyes are also going to be on the ground. The Azimio team is going to be heading to Homa Bay. We have the running mate of Raila, that is Martha Karua, will be stomping Homa Bay just to ensure that they have authority there, and they have to ensure that they have as many votes as they possibly can in that region. For the Kenya Kwanza, the Deputy President William Ruto is going to conclude his economic forum and stakeholder engagements today. Remember, he's been doing that for the better part of this month, just to ensure, for what he says or his team says, is just to ensure that they have all the views of people on the ground that are going to be incorporated in their charter that is going to be launched tomorrow. We don't know the time, but rather tomorrow here in Nairobi. Remember, that has been a plan that the DP has been using for the better part of this month, as I said earlier, just to ensure that they go to the grassroots and get the views of people, that they're going to incorporate those views in their manifesto that is going to be launched. But our eyes are going to be on the ground just in case of anything happens during the course of the day. We also have the Jimmy Wanjigi's case is going to be determined and heard today from the High Court. Remember, the DRC, the Disputes Resolution Committee, nullified or rather agreed with IEBC to actually reject his nomination as the presidential candidate. He went on to appeal at the High Court. The ruling is going to be heard today. Of course, we're also going to be on the ground just to ensure that we'll bring you up to speed with whatever will come out from that ruling. Dibal.
Indeed, many thanks indeed, Grace Nganga, for that. We keep our eyes peeled on that latest development as well. We understand also Deputy President will be appearing before IEBC today amongst other presidential candidates, and so is Raila Odinga as well. Now we want to cross over to where Clement Masombo is to also tell us what is up his collective slates this morning.
Good morning, Libal. From this region of the country, of course, we are expecting the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya presidential candidate Raila Odinga to tour this region, of course, in company of his running mate, that is Martha Karua. But this is just coming 1 week after Martha Karua made a visit to this Mount Kenya region, of course. And last week she spent much time in Kirinyaga County, Nyeri County, and Laikipia counties. And during her visit, she was very specific, saying that she was just preparing the ground for Raila's major visit. And actually, it has come to pass that today Raila Odinga will be visiting this region, and he will be starting off from Kirinyaga County before coming here to Nyeri County, where he will be making various stopovers and addressing public political rallies. On the other side, we are also expecting that the Deputy President William Ruto will be in Tharaka Nithi County, of course, holding his economic forum in Tharaka Nithi in Chuka Igamba Ng'ombe constituency. That is where he will be holding his economic forum on the other side. But Raila's visit is just back to Raila's visit. Bal is just an attempt to make sure that they consolidate their votes from this region. Remember, Mount Kenya region has over 5.7 million registered voters as per the records, as per the figures released by the IEBC recently after the audit of the voters register. And that is what Raila Odinga and his running mate Martha Karua are trying to ensure, that they convince a big number of the voters to vote for them come August 9th. We are also expecting that Raila Odinga, of course, will be accompanied by other political leaders from this region. And much anticipated is that we are also hoping that this is the day when he will be making maybe the pronouncement on who the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Coalition Council have settled on various seats. Remember that yesterday we were focusing so much on the consensus among the politicians who are vying for various positions under the Azimio la Umoja, and there was that need. The Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Coalition Council had indicated that there is that need for the politicians to agree and of course support those who are perceived to be the stronger candidates or popular candidates on the ground. So those are some of the sentiments that we shall be expecting, of course, to hear from the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Coalition presidential candidate Raila Amolo Odinga. So we shall be keeping tabs with them as they campaign across this region, and of course we shall be keeping our viewers updated in our subsequent bulletins. Dibal.
Thank you very much, Clement Masombo there. You just mentioned the DP is in Tharaka Nithi. We just want to go and get the visuals, the sights and sounds of what is happening right now. He's actually speaking to the Tharaka Nithi constituents there with their economic forum. Let's just listen in.
Ya daily. Nashukuru pamoja na gavana wetu hapa tuliwaletea hapa mpango wa liquid nitrogen, na sasa mnapata mbegu kwa shilingi 400 hapo. Najua watu wengine wanalipia karibu shilingi 3,000. Ndio tutazidi na kuangalia vile mnaweza kupata mbegu ya sawasawa, na wale ambao hawajafikiwa waanze kujua ya kwamba kuna mpango kati ya national government ambaye inakuwa funded na county government ya mambo ya mbegu ya ng'ombe ya maziwa. Tunaelewana? Yeah. Alafu mwisho ni lazima tukubaliane bei. Yeah. Haiwezekani kwamba mkulima anapatiwa shilingi 40 kwa lita. Yeah. Na hiyo lita inauzwa shilingi 120. Hapo iko kizungu. Ndio. Na hata kama